welcome dear learners. I hope you all are okay. And welcome to your digital class with new topic. And your topic is the article town.
Hello children. What do you mean by article? Am I going to talk about some article in the newspaper or a magazine? An article that I wrote? Or that I want to discuss about? Or is it a name of a town? Do you want to know? Then come on with me. But before that, you need to tell me, what is this? A flower, a ball, an umbrella. Oh, that's an ice cream. And the Himalayas. So children, I am actually talking about these articles, the a, an, and the. But before I teach you, see this animation video of the lesson and come back to me.
Article Town. Most of you can't start without us, but you can't have all in chorus. Each of us appeared at different times, and with that, your sentence will be just fine. We are only 3 people in the town wearing the.
Did you see how everything is included in the poem about a, an, and the? Did you understand what definite and indefinite articles mean? Don't worry, let's start. Most of you can't start without us, but you can't have all in chorus. What does that mean? If you observe children, every word, every noun should have an article before it, even adjectives. But you can't say a and the ball, a and the eagle, a and the Himalayas. You wouldn't. You either use one of them, right? Each of us appear at different time, and with that your sentence will be just fine, because it's always right to use an article in the sentence. It would sound wrong without an article. For example, I put a bed sheet on the bed. A bed sheet on the bed. Did you see? I got a new cover for the phone. Okay, so a cover for the phone. Eating an apple is good. An apple is good. So if you observe, we have used a, an, and the in different sentences, but we did not miss them because that's how we want it to be. Perfect and fine. We are only 3 people in the town, and that's why it's called the article town, wearing the indefinite or the definite crown. The being the definite man, and indefinite ones are the and an. So generally we see or we hear people saying a. It's nice to say a because it's just a letter, and whenever there's just a letter, that is a, or if a word ends with the letter a, you generally say a to that particular letter a. The sound that you give when a ends in a word is a. So it's better to say a and an and the. So a and an are indefinite ones, and the is the definite man. What do you mean by indefinite ones? It can be a ball, an owl, an alligator, or a crocodile. Okay, but the is, if I've already talked about a crocodile, then the next time I would say the crocodile. Or if you're specifically sure about whatever you're talking, then you would say or use the definite man, that is the. An is before a word beginning with a vowel sound. Look at that. An owl. A is before the word beginning with a consonant sound. The mouse. The is when you're specific or even when you're sure of the pick. Now, the was for the Taj Mahal because it's specific. It's the unique one, right? Or did you see the owl and the mouse moving? So I told you that's an owl and that's a mouse. Now look at me using these two in another sentence. The owl is flying fast to catch the mouse for its dinner. So children, here, first when I was going to tell you or introduce you the owl and the mouse, I used an and a. But the next sentence, when I already told you about the owl and the mouse, I used the and I did not use a or an because I am sure I am talking about that particular owl and that particular mouse. The bed has a mite. You're ready to bite? I go to bed at 8 in the night. There might be an article or not for a word, which only depends on how the sentence is said and heard. Now, children, I cannot say I go to a bed at 8 in the night, right? The night needed the article, but not bed and 8. But that might needed an article, right? So whenever you're saying a sentence and if you think that there's something wrong, then the first guess should be, did I miss an article? Or if it sounds wrong, am I using an unnecessary article is what you should think. Sports, subjects like math and science, and languages like English, Hindi, French, and Telugu, places, verbs, and adverbs. Verbs means he's playing, right? And an adverb is very well. Mumbai is a place. Proper nouns, Dhoni, and pronouns like I, you, he, she, we, it do not need any from the article town. Did you get it? Because you would not say, hey, I am calling a you. Nor would you say, I am going to the Mumbai. Correct? Hence, children, be very careful where you will use these articles. They are very friendly, but sometimes they will sting you if you use them unnecessarily. Learn them when to use because it's very, very important that you don't miss them. Okay? Now, the is just one, but is said as two, and here is the clue. You say it as the when it comes before a vowel sound, that is the ant, the eagle, the octopus. But as the when it's a consonant sound. Okay. So cat, horse. The cat, the horse. So children, remember when to use the article and when not to use it. When you say it, especially the, remember you should use the before the vowel sound and the before the consonant sound. So, will you say an article or will you use an article before bye? Would you say a bye? Or would you say the thank you? No, you wouldn't. Children, just say bye-bye. And love your an, a, and the too. Thank you.
The article town. Summary. The poem is about the three articles a, an, and the. The poet tried to explain the simple nuances of using the articles correctly. She expressed that a is used before words with consonant sound, an is used before words with vowel sound, and the is used before specific things. She has also categorized the the articles as definite and indefinite. Only the is the definite article and a and an are indefinite articles. Language skills. The definite article the is used in several different ways in English language. One such use is with nouns, singular or plural, countable or uncountable, that are specifically identified because the listener or reader knows that only one specific noun is being talked or written about. For example, are my keys in the car? The speaker assumes that the listener knows which car is being referred to. John can't hear you. He is in the shower. John can be in only one specific shower. Are the children asleep yet? The speaker is referring to specific children. The listener knows which children he or she means. Sudha's son is in the first grade. Sudha's son can be in only one specific first grade. He is not telling the truth. There is only one particular truth the speaker is referring to. Could you check the oil, please? The speaker is asking someone to check the oil in one specific car, probably the one he or she is driving in. I'll see you the day after tomorrow. Only one specific day comes after tomorrow. Is someone at the door? We can assume that only one specific door is being referred to. Rajesh is the tallest student in the class. Only one student can be the tallest in that particular class. Are you prepared for the exams? Specific exams are being referred to, not any other exams. The stars are very bright tonight. Specific stars, that is, the stars that we can see, are being referred to. The indefinite articles, a and an. The indefinite articles, a and an, are very common in English. They are generally used to refer singular countable nouns. The article a is used before singular countable nouns that begin with a consonant sound. For example, a boy, a cat, a dog, a fox, a goat, a hat, a jug, a kite, a lion, a mango, a net, a pen, a quilt, a rat, a ship, a tree, a van, a well, a yacht, a zebra. The article an is used before singular countable nouns that begin with a vowel sound. For example, an apple, an aeroplane, an eagle, an engine, an image, an island, an onion, an oven, an umbrella, an uncle. Notice that some nouns begin with a consonant letter but have a vowel sound because the consonant letter is silent, written but not pronounced. For example, an honor, an hour. Some abbreviations begin with a spoken vowel even though the written letters are consonants. Observe the beginning sound of the first letters in these words. It is a vowel sound. For example, an MP, an SMS. Also notice that when nouns begin with the vowel sounds U, these letters are pronounced U. So, the noun actually begins with a consonant sound, not a vowel sound. Hence, such words use a instead of an. For example, a European, a eunuch. In a few words that begin with U, the U is pronounced U. And for this reason, the proper article is also a, not an. For example, a union, a university, a use, a unit, a uniform. The indefinite articles a and an are used in several different ways in English. One use is with singular countable nouns that are not specifically identified. Another important use of indefinite articles is when making generic statements. For example, a whale is a mammal. An artichoke is a vegetable. A clarinet is a woodwind instrument. An awl is a tool used to punch holes. A yard is a measure of length. An orange is a citrus fruit. In all of the sentences above, one of a large group of things is used to refer to all of the items of the particular group. The first sentence, for example, can be understood in this way. Any whale that you choose is a mammal. Another way to make generalizations is by using plural nouns. Rule: you don't use article before plural nouns. For example, whales are mammals. Artichokes are vegetables. Clarinets are woodwind instruments. Awls are tools used to punch holes. Yards are measures of length. Oranges are citrus fruits. Generalizations may also be made with uncountable nouns. With uncountable nouns, however, there are no articles. For example, gold is a precious metal. Rice is a staple food in many countries. Water is necessary for life on earth. Butter is made from the fat in cream. Mutton is the meat of a sheep. Green tea is good for health. In the above examples, the first noun, gold, rice, water, butter, mutton, tea is uncountable and is used to make a generalization. In some of the example sentences, the second noun is countable and therefore uses an article. A precious metal, a staple food, a sheep.
This is all about the article town A and D. And your homework is page number 32 and 33 activity book and page number 41 to 44 workbook. I am coming back for you with more interesting topics. Till then, keep watching Vinayak Sikya Mandir. Thank you. Bye bye.